What is that man thinking?
Please, sir, have any money? No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need money. Please, sir, have any money?
No. What's he doing?
Where is he going like that?
Oh God, don't kill me! Oh, it's you, Altair. You scared me. Richard's men are after me. 2 of them, to be exact. I was trying to strike a deal with them, but I realized that they were toying with me, so I ran away. You shall be the angel of death and collect their heads before they collect mine. When it is done, I shall tell you of the deal.
Please, good sir, do not do
Tu as un problème?
He'll have some.
You can count on me, friend.
God! That man just murdered someone!
Don't push it away!
He's gonna kill someone. I gotta find a guard, quickly.
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins.
Make room! You need something? What is it now?
A
You
few
something to
coins,
say?
all right.
What is the matter with you?
Ouch! The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few please, man? Be careful.
Who did? You can't get away from me!
God! He just killed someone! I saw him do it!
Fils de camp!
Be more attentive of the Sultan. I thought I was. Oh, careless can one.
Was ist mit mir, du da? Kannst nichts siegen! You'll be dead soon! vernichtet kommen! Ein Dienergott! Bin die Rache Gottes! Ihr kommt jetzt! You'll be dead soon!
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall.
He'll hunt someone.
Where's he going?
My, he seems to be in a hurry.
Oh! Why must he run around like that?
What would cause him to run like that?
What's he running from? How careless can
Damn
one
fool!
Oh God, don't kill me!
Running from?
Oh, it's you, Altair. You scared me. Richard's men are after me. 2 of them, to be exact. I was trying to strike a deal with them, but I realized that they were toying with me, so I ran away. You shall be the angel of death and collect their heads before they collect mine. When it is done, I shall tell you of the deal.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Nice ball. Glad to finally meet you. What? What is it that you want?
What a relief it is to know that I am safe. Thank you, Master. I tried to make a deal with the Citadel guards to leave the gates open even when the alarm sounds. I failed you. So now your only escape from Richard's Citadel will be to climb the fortress walls. Forgive me.
Your life ends now! You're done for! Just give up! You can't hide forever! Wer hat das getan? Zeigt euch!
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
What would cause him to run like that?
He must not be of sound mind. He's a rush.
The fool's gonna run into someone.
I know it. That man just ran right into someone.
Where's he?
Be not afraid. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the seeds of confusion. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the seeds of...
Que lui prend-il?
Souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No, I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point! This is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Careless can one get?
Bewegung! me alone! Haltet eure Augen offen! Er wird bestimmt wiederkommen! He just ran into stuff. You didn't hear me the first time. Watch what you're doing! Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen. Er ist ein toter Mann, wenn er sich erneut hier zeigt.
Should you fail in these tasks, you will learn the true meaning of discipline. Bring them forward. If I must make examples of some of you to ensure obedience, so be it. The two of you stand accused of whoring and drinking while on duty.
Show yourself again.
What say you to these charges?
My lord, please. We meant no harm by it. We forgot ourselves.
Living in words.
It will not happen again.
You're alive.
You should know better. This fight. You know you
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Kill him! Stop him! Come back here! He's running into a dead end! He's finished! You die! Here! You want to get away? You won't get away from me! But it's not fair! Your life ends now! Kill him! Get him! He won't get away that I don't know where he went. What happened here? Who killed this person? What happened here? Kill the assassin! Come back here! Why don't you come out and play?
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? You could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops and into structures is a useful way.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sales.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
It looks like he's being chased. By someone.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd-ud-Din for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majd-ud-Din has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair. Does this look like the site of an execution? Get to work!
We can do whatever we wish. Stop this, please! You're hurting me! We are the true children of God! Don't hurt me, please!
You want something?
Please! I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing
Must!
Please, we still can't die here!
think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
There's a murder loose.
This is terrible. What is he doing? Steve, I'll have your hand for that!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
ردوها علي.
Pay for your sins!
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my...
All right, where are you?
Haste!
What's this?
Now why are you doing this? What have I done?
You are finished!
اغرب عن وجهي.
That's to the have your head!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
God save us! Stand your ground, brother! Stop running! You cannot You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Die, infidel! God Almighty, this is terrible. I'd leave if I were you, before I really get angry.
I wonder what's here.
You've chosen the wrong side. You've chosen the wrong side. Carry on with your mission.
What have I done wrong? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Pay for your deeds! Away! Did him! Yeah. Come back here! You will not win. Any enemy. Get on him! Check again! Let him escape! Faster! Faster! He's taking the jump! No, you must not trespass here.
Your life ends now. No way out!
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
You're hurting me.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Stop it, please!
Die, thief! ارحل! انتهى الأمر!
Won't anyone help me?
Thief! You are filth!
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Way
Infidel!
Someone needs some input.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
I need
Gözünüzü
food.
dört açın,
I'm
geri
so
dönecek.
hungry.
He's gone mad.
Just a little money, I beg of you.
Don't do that again, understand?
Why are you doing that?
You're a dead man. Yeah. الحقوا يا رجال الحقوا.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong! Help! Help!
على رسل.
Stop this man before he keeps the
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Please, can't you spare something?
Thief, I'll have your hand for that.
I'm hungry. A few coins.
Why are you
All I
doing
ask is
What
for
have
a
I
few
done?
coins.
ردوها على
Yeah.
find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
You dare get involved? Prepare yourself. You'll never get away. Filthy heretic! You dare get involved? Prepare yourself. No, you're hiding from me, coward! You're in my way! He's firing! Get him! I'm alive! Prepare to get involved? Faster!
Is there some reason for him to do that? There! After him! Don't let him escape!
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Wait! You must not press that door.
Everybody die! You cannot escape!
Somebody do something!
Get away from me! Don't let him get away! He cannot last forever!
ليس ابلة مني!
There will be no stopping him! These peasants are going. We got Jerusalem next! We must end this before it has a chance to begin! That city is ours, has always been ours! It's our duty to defend it until death! The Crusaders must be destroyed! Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand this I'll have your head in this infidel army! That these barbarous acts might be avenged! Pray that God, glorious and exalted in thee,
Darkness in our hearts. Each day is a struggle to remain strong in our faith. We are only human. We might falter. We might fail. Master Dean is here to see that even when this happens, we are returned to proper
I'll have your head!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you. I owe you.
has exalted his heel. Defy it to disrespect.
Give up! You know it to run!
Someone gets
We can hear you breathing! I found him! He's here! I will catch him! No! You must not trespass here.
I am sorry, Ahmad. It came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No. I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. Truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go. هل تحتاج شيئا؟ أيها المحسن!
Out of the way! You can't escape! Yes! Then you could have
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
اغرب وزي.
It's now!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
He tempts us always. Where is the one responsible for this? Like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
What's he doing that for?
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
Is there a reason for him to do
Everywhere
that?
they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater... glory than this. He should stop acting like a child.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
I'll have your head!
Take us for this!
Pathetic! Away from me! God Almighty. How? South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Al-Hadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God,
Infidels die!
glorious and exalted is he.
Get out of the way!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال يا
Who's responsible for this?
Great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Infidel!
Help! You're mine!
You're asking for trouble! Someone! Kill someone!
Who saw what happened here?
God! That man
Good.
murdered
I
someone!
should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Murderer! God! He's a murderer!
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Bismillah.
What is he doing? He shouldn't be running like that.
King and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Violence! Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! I stand before you to deliver a warning! Should Richard take Jaffa?
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today!
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd ad-Din parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
What is that man doing?
Go away. What do you want?
Like you must pay for their die here! Geber kafir! Faster! You'll never get away! Move now, we'll be trouble! Kaçmasına izin vermeyin! Might be avenged! Pray that God, glorious and exalted, find favor with us! And he may grant us victory!
When will he stop acting like a fool?
What's wrong with him? A few coins. What's all I ask is for a few coins.
Comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him.
I beg of you, just a few coins,
Might be
please.
avenged.
Has he lost his mind?
Pray that God,
I
glorious
beg
and
of you.
exalted is
I
he,
beg of you,
find
just a
favor
few
with us.
coins, please.
Make you are not supposed to be here, lad. Leave now!
Be wary, friend. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us all.
yourself from my sight. What is it that you want? Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away. Your presence annoys me. Why would anyone do this? This man is a thief. Help me!
Your life ends now. There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away!
Infidel, die!
This won't be too difficult.
He's firing with them! Get him! Take it, fella! Take it, fella! Come on, my dead man!
No! You must not let that here.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
By God, glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
What is it that you want?
This is a fight now!
I'll teach you to make a fight. How can one such a defeat? May God have mercy on your soul. This won't be too difficult.
أنت تفلح.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Just a few coins, please.
He's going to hurt
My
himself.
family is sick and dying. Could you spare
Where is the one responsible for it?
That looked like it hurt.
He seems to be in a hurry.
Go away!
That was not very nice.
Watch it!
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
I'll have your head!
Don't let him get away!
After him! Faster! Filthy heretic!
Ahsantum Sonat.
I should kill you for that!
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
What happened here?
Now why would he be in such a rush?
He should stop acting like a child.
He's going to hit someone.
Where is the one responsible?
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Pay for your sins! Stop running! You cannot escape! You cannot hide forever! That's him!
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Evvelki sefer...
That should teach him not to be so careless.
They go against the will of God and must be made.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
Such a strange man.
I beg of you, just a few points my feet.
What's happening?
Someone should tell me.
You have no business to go further.
Please, sir, have me in mind.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well! I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? No, we do not. Then you wish to take action? We do. Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe! Here now are four filled with sin! The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic! Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Kill him! God, slay the infidel! Quickly! Kill him!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
He won't get away! There's no way out!
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We done already? Get up. Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.